Good morning, boys and girls. I hope you know that this is a very special week. This week coming is called Holy Week, and it is the week that leads up to Easter. And lots of things happen to Jesus during this week. So we're probably going to have religion every day this week to talk about this time before Easter because there's so much going on. I was going to start with a little project that I do every year with my class during this time. And it's a little project called Benjamin's Box. This is the book that goes with it. And then I have my set of eggs here, and inside each of those eggs, there's something really special that goes along with the story. Now, Benjamin was a little boy at Jesus' time, and he was your very age. He was 4 or 5 years old, and he sort of witnessed everything that happened during that week. And so we get to see how a little child would understand what happened to Jesus during that week. So it starts out with Benjamin over here. And I'll read it to you. It says, long ago in a faraway land of Palestine, there lived a boy named Benjamin. His small, humble home was nestled into a wall of other houses, almost hidden on a narrow back street in the bustling city of Jerusalem. Benjamin loved Jerusalem because God's temple was there. More than that, Benjamin loved God. His grandfather had taught him many things about God when he was just a tiny boy. Benjamin talked to God a lot. He whispered prayers each night at sunset, and in the morning he always gave thanks for a new day. Benjamin's parents worked hard, weaving and selling cloth, but their family was still quite poor, so Benjamin helped out by taking odd jobs around the city. Everyone in Jerusalem seemed to know Benjamin. They could always count on him to be honest and work hard. And there's Benjamin right there. He's a really nice little boy. And here's the part about the box. Let's see if you can see that picture. One bright spring morning, Benjamin sat outside in the sunshine. In his hands was a wooden box. Hi, Benjamin, called his friend Eli. What's that you've got? It's my treasure box, said Benjamin. My grandfather gave it to me just before he died last year. He said it was very, very special. Eli opened it and looked inside. There's nothing in it except some old straw. How can this be a treasure box? Benjamin shrugged. I don't have any real treasures yet, but my grandfather said this straw came from the bed of the baby who was born in a stable. My grandfather was a shepherd then, and he said the baby would grow up to be a king. Why would a king be born in a stable with cows and donkeys? Eli laughed and closed the box. I heard some sort of king is coming today. His name is Jesus. Want to come to the city gate and watch for him? Sure, my grandfather took me to hear a man called Jesus once. I like to listen to him. So there's Benjamin and his little friend Eli, and there's the box that his grandfather gave him, and it had some of the straw from Jesus' little bed when he was born. Isn't that special? So let's see what the next part says. It says, crowds were already lining the street. Some people cut palm branches from trees and handed them around. Others laid garments on the street like a carpet. Wow, said Benjamin, he must be a king. The two boys squeezed through the throng just as a donkey entered the gate. That's him, Benjamin pointed to the man on the donkey. That is Jesus. Hosanna, Hosanna, cheered the crowd as they waved their palm branches in the air. Hail to our new king. Why does king ride on an ordinary donkey? Asked Benjamin. The old man turned. It means he comes in peace. Jesus has come to set us free. Hail, King Jesus. Benjamin looked into Jesus' face as he drew near, and Jesus smiled back as if they were friends. The donkey plodded and Benjamin followed, pushing through the crowd to keep up. At last he drew close enough to pet the donkey. A small tuft of his hair came off in his hand. That night, Benjamin placed a little bit of the donkey's fur in his treasure box. So this day was called Palm Sunday. That was yesterday. Today's Monday. Palm Sunday was yesterday, and everybody was cheering for Jesus to come into the city of Jerusalem riding a donkey. So now I'm going to stop there, and I'm going to open our first little egg, and we're going to see what's inside. Do you have any guesses about what might be inside based on what you've heard about Benjamin's box so far? What do you think it is? Have your mommy and daddy have a guess too. think in your thinker, what is it? Oh, what is inside there? Our little egg. I'll let you hear it. Okay? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and open it. And think about what your guesses were. See if you're right. There is a little donkey inside. That's the donkey that Jesus rode in yesterday on Palm Sunday into Jerusalem to meet all the people, and they all said, Hosanna, Hosanna, and they waved the palm branches, and they were so happy to see him. But sadly, they change by the end of the week, so we're going to walk through this week together and really come to see all the different things that happen and what transpires at the end of the week. And, of course, leading up to our wonderful Easter Sunday. So there's our little donkey. I'll keep him in our little egg. And then tomorrow, when we read the next part of Benjamin's box, we'll see what's in the next egg. Sound good? All right. Well, I'll see you again. And take good care. And I miss you all. But we're going to have a great Holy Week together. Okay? All right, pre-K. See you later. Bye-bye.